Hello everybody and welcome back to Spelunky 2 Day 48. Patch 1.15 is here on the PS4 and it's been out for a couple of days on PC, but we've got a new one, and we actually got a win with Guy yesterday, so maybe we should check out someone else. And we got loads of options here. Go with Alto or Liz. Manfred, should we go with our old Tunnel Man? Let's give Tunnel Man a go, shall we? Manfred Tunnel, finally taking his chance to explore for himself. Now, actually, I would kind of like to hop in here, because the biggest change of this new patch is new Olmec, or Numec, I guess I should say. Olmec, more like Numec. So I do kind of want to test him out. Oh, there's some gold over there. Don't really need to worry about the gold. I think Olmec's like up here. There is a way you can get up to him. There he is. So now, you'll see Olmec doesn't fire bombs. And if we get up on top of him, he just hangs out. It's very chill. And if you get underneath him, now he fires bombs. But he only does it when you're underneath him, which is a fascinating new mechanic. So it's definitely an interesting twist. It makes the fight a lot more chill than it used to be. Ha! Oh, well, that's us dead. Haha. Okay, let's try that again. I want to just have a little play around with him. While we've got a chance here. That block could actually be very useful, you know, because you could use that block to get up and bop him. Because now, so as well as the bomb change, the other big change is his what they call his floaters, which I don't know how I feel about that term. It's a bit too sexy, maybe. But his levitation things only have 1 HP. They used to have, I think, 3 HP. So you can now get him in a single hit. But also you can really kind of like focus his aggro. You know, if you stand sort of here, you're really going to concentrate these bombs into like very specific wells. And obviously that takes a little while because you're going to be like bringing him back and forth. But it makes it a lot less chaotic overall. Which I think is an interesting twist on the fight. Okay, so you see now he is much lower down. Just break this one. I was hoping we could get the other side. But we can probably climb across. So if we could just drop him down here, that would be ideal. Okay, so he is going down, but very gently in this scenario. I think we may have to rope back up here. Oh, I didn't actually expect. I forgot that the rope would damage him. Of course it would. But it's cool. It's a cool twist. And I think it's an interesting way to change up the fight. for sure. Okay, I had not planned for that. Whatever. Let's rope back up. Let's put a bomb down here, because that's going to open that path up a little bit. Not that it matters too much, I think, actually, because there we go. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. See, this is the scary bit now, is what do you do here? Can we get him from the other side? It's going to be interesting to get used to fighting Olmec now. You know, it is a very, very distinct thing. Oh, I think we did get blown up there. I think one of the bombs blew another one into us. Okay. We'll give him a couple more shots before we get back into the main game. Just because I'm interested to like play around with this, you know, and I think it's probably good to get a bit of familiarity with him before we have to deal with him ourselves. Obviously, we're probably going to come in with actual equipment, so doing him with nothing here is actually probably quite good practice for when we have to actually come in and do it properly, you know, as it were. Now you can't get high enough to hit his floaters. He's a little bit too high there. Let's throw another rope up here. Okay, good. Good full damage there. Love a bit of full damage. Because I think we can kind of just jump across. You can climb up onto him from like a one high block there, which is nice. Okay, yeah, you can't do that. This is good. This is good experimentation. I feel like I'm learning a good amount here. I think it's probably a good change. I mean, it's going to be, time will tell, but the fight was a lot of just waiting for him, and really I felt like if you don't have a flotation device, I just kind of didn't want to do the fight, and that means you don't get the Ankh, and that basically writes off like a lot of the progression of the game. So it feels like it should be now less equipment dependent than it used to be. I guess hypothetically you could also pick the bombs back up. That feels quite dangerous, but I suppose you could do it if you were very bold. Okay, I think something from a another explosion caught us there. Okay, yeah, right. You can't whip when you're directly under him. That makes sense. All right, we'll do one more of these. I don't want to spend too long trying to fight him without gear, just because we'll get our chance to do that in good time. We'll get our chance to fight him with some gear. Like, if we have a boomerang or something, then this fight becomes, you know, I think a lot more reasonable. You can probably even throw pots at him. We got pots here, right? That'd probably do the job. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. You could absolutely throw some other bits at him as well. the opportunity arose. Definitely have to be careful about where you, how you whip him. He's blown himself up there, which is... Okay, feeling alright about how we're doing. Just gonna blow up one. That was a little bit scary. And actually, the more scary thing here is what happens. And there we go, and we should be able to drop down. Okay, okay, right, you can hypothetically drop down there. And now this is just, you know, this is old Olmec, where he's gonna pop out UFOs, and UFOs are obviously quite scary. But hey, you know what UFOs are, and in fact they can work in your favor. I feel like when they get up this high, they're a little bit scary. Ooh, the pinch. Oh, we're getting... Yeah, there we go. Okay, all right. That was better though. You know, I think we've got a good read on him there. Hi, Martin. How's it going? I was just testing out new Olmec. I wanted to give him a little bit of a bash before we got into it proper. He's pretty cool. He's still kind of difficult. You know, I watched someone do him a bit earlier, and they did it very cleanly with no equipment. But they're probably a much better player than I am. And don't worry about that death, by the way. We started on World 3. That was just I was just testing out the new Olmec, seeing how he felt. But theoretically, when we get there, we'll have actual equipment with us, so it should be a lot more manageable. Like if we have sticky bombs or something, or boomerang, makes that a lot more reasonable. You know, or you can even just bomb down, right? It kind of brings back the old Olmec strategy of actually bombing down the area around him, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, right, enough messing around. There's business to be doing, and Manfred Tunnel is on the case. That bat is stuck in limbo, which is fine for us, to be honest. You're stuck as well. Not what I wanted to do there. I swear that they said they've made it... I think I must have climbed down the ladder or something. I swear there was a thing saying like, oh, we've made it easier to drop stuff or pick stuff up while crouched instead of whipping it. Like they said it should be more reliable now. Apparently, still not reliable enough for me. I feel like I was doing fine with that, and I feel like I've gotten worse at it as the game's gone on. Where I keep throwing stuff that I'm meaning to put down. Maybe just rushing a little too much. Don't really need to set that off, to be honest. There we go. I say I don't really need to set it off, and then I spend like 30 seconds setting it off, which is very, very Spelunky. Oh my gosh, the way those guys run is terrifying. The way they get across when they come out of the ceiling. I still am not ready for it. I feel like. But how are you doing, Martin? How's your Tuesday been? No, Thursday. What am I talking about? How's your Thursday been? We'll buy the spike shoes, I think. I would like the cape, but I'm going to go out of my way for it if it's a little unfeasible, which I think it may end up being. Dirty double hit. Yeah, those double hits are painful. This should be fine. Could steal from the shop. Not sure that there's anything we really want from the shop, to be honest. I wouldn't mind like a power pack, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Okay. See what's in Yang's jar. He's looking for turkeys. I'd love to help, but I don't know. See, it worked out for us last time when we helped Yang. So certainly a possibility, but not gonna press ourselves too much for it. Do like the ghost jar. Ghost jar are always good. It is good to get that money. Should be alright. Wasn't quite. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem though. I was prepared for that eventuality. We just have to be careful of the time, and we're probably going to have to leave the turkeys behind, but that's okay. Waiting for your winter vans to arrive, so you can walk out in the crap weather. Yeah, those winter vans sound very nice. You were telling me about those. Just done some food shopping, good stuff. Important to get your food shopping in. My soup yesterday was very good, lentil and vegetable soup. Carrots, courgette, peas, potatoes, and of course the lentils. Very, very good. I'm not going to try and bomb that one. I think I probably could bomb it better than I did last time, but also I kind of don't want to deal with the ramifications of carrying the ghost pot around. Okay, perfect. Don't like you being in here, to be honest. He's not in here anymore, which is great. I just wanted a skull, and granted I was too quick to get a skull. It gets us a little bit of health back, buys us a little bit. You wish you liked soup more, but it's not really for you. That's fair enough. I mean, essentially, I feel like there's a lot of variety to soup. Is it just, you know, you're not a fan of the liquid? You're not a fan of the wet food? You do like a French onion during winter? I do like a French onion soup is very nice. Because I feel like there's a lot of soups, and there are certainly soups I'm not super keen on. But I think in general, I do really like a lot of soups. You know, it definitely does depend on the soup and when you're having it. For me, and the thing with like the lentil and vegetable soup I make is it's almost like a broth in a way, just because there's so much stuff in it. But it's quite a thin soup, but then the lentils give you a lot of thickness, and the vegetables are quite chunky, so it's not like a blended soup. You know, it's got a lot of texture in it, which I think I tend to prefer, like a soup with a bit more texture, given the choice. Hoochie is down here. We'll grab this gold. I would like to find our Van Horsing key, given the option. Looks like it's probably up here. The hitbox right above your head is not very high, which always kind of throws me a little bit. Looks like it's pretty safe there. Okay, Van Horsing, we're coming, buddy. There's a bat in here. Don't love that. Haha! Perfect. It's going to give us a chance to get the cape, which would be very nice. You've killed Poochie! You bastard. I don't know which way we're going here. I think it's probably to the left, to be honest. Yeah. Probably just as well. Because I don't know what we would have done if we had to go back across. I mean, we would have been okay. You can afford to go, oh, hello. You can afford to go both ways as long as you're quick about it. Okay, right. Let's put this down outside so we don't cause ourselves any problems. 6. 4. And 9, that's a win at least. The drill is here as well, so we need to bear that in mind. But I really would like this bomb box, given the choice. There we go. Not worried about a machete. Really not worried about a machete. I actually don't want to jump on those guys' heads. I've kind of come to the conclusion that I don't want to deal with those guys if I don't have to. That was very scary. Now, we are going to be drilling straight down through lava here, which could be a problem. Oh, we don't have the Udja Eye. I must have just missed the Udja Eye. I didn't even realize that I'd missed it. Okay, well, that's fine. We're going to have to deal with new Olmec anyway, so this is going to be an interesting run regardless. Okay, don't love that. I guess I could take this if we're quick about it. I don't think there's much else we can do on this level, to be honest, so... Now, we do have to get out of here before this lava creeps its way down. It's quite slow to do so. More of a texture thing, not keen on solids in your liquids. And most of the flavours you're not keen on. That's fair enough. You know, to be honest, I actually don't really like a lot of, like, tinned soup. I tend to prefer homemade soups. But that's fair enough, you know, whatever suits you. Hey, there's the old lava boy. He spits very fast, so we want to get away from him and hope he doesn't spit lava at us. I don't think he aggroes once you get away from him, but he's certainly quite dangerous. Now, doing this without the Udja Eye, of course, a little spicy, but we'll be okay. Man, if they patch that Matic thing, I'll be very sad, because that was in Spelunky 1 as well. I believe, and I don't think they will, but you never know. It feels like in a few cases they've patched out things that felt like kind of like exploits, which I don't think is really an exploit. It's just like an interesting way to use it. You can only use it in very specific circumstances. It's not like it lets you mine anywhere. It just gives you a little bit more mobility. Going to mine this out. This is lasting a long while. Wow. Okay. Onwards we go. We're on 2-3 already, which is pretty good going. I suppose we skipped out the whole drill thing, which is normally what takes up quite a bit of the time. I believe we can drop down this way. I am tempted by that ghost pot, I'm not going to lie, but I think it would be probably a mistake. Oh, I don't like this at all. Sorry, Monty, we're just going to have to go, I think. That's very scary. A little bit of a platforming challenge there, but felt good about how I handled it. You know, it kind of hurts to make those snap decisions, but I think in Spelunky it pays not to hesitate too much. You know, hesitation is defeat, as a wise man once said. I think that definitely can be the case. If we can jump on this turkey right up this end, then there's going to be less of a chance of him jumping off the edge. He did it anyway. Oh my gosh, we tamed him just in time. Whoa, having a turkey on our side would be very helpful. I do hear you up there, Percy, but I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get to you. Also, we may have lost our turkey there. Nope, he's fine. Do I want to spend a rope to get Percy? You know, given that we only have 2 hearts, I think yes, probably. I don't think there's anything else over here. This is a weird sort of segment of the level with nothing really in it. There we go. We'll grab our rock and we'll head on. I'm a platform master, thank you. I'm not quite sure about that one, but we'll see. Okay, so here we go. Numec in all his glory. It looks pretty much the same so far. To be honest, the first phase, of course, going to be the same. We don't have sticky paste. We don't have a lot of stuff that might be quite nice to have. We could probably turkey him, which would be interesting. The problem is that trying to do it now is a lot scarier. I think doing him with Vlad's cape, it definitely still feels like having any kind of like additional hops is going to be really good. Like a hover pack, it feels less good because you can't. And you need to be able to get up to his height initially. Oh, I was going to say, does he even take off now? Yeah, Numec. He's really into corn now. That's the hot new mech tech. Look at that. This is a problem. Okay, no, it's actually worked out somehow to not be a problem. I was like, well, we're in trouble here. I'm gonna put my turkey there for a minute. Huh. If you go over the top of him, he won't shoot at you, that's some tech. Get off the... I couldn't get off the turkey. I kept pushing down an X to get off the turkey and he was just landing on the turkey again. I don't know quite what happened there. Okay. That was a little strange. I was like pushing down an X and he kept landing back on the turkey. This is definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to, for sure. Just because it changes how you do the fight, like, entirely. Like, in a weird way, it almost makes me less inclined to do it than before, because before it was very, it was easy, but it was very monotonous. But even so, I would have been scared to do it without a cape, right? So, like, I think the fact is, in the situation where we had basically no equipment, I wouldn't have felt much better about it in the old version of Olmec either, just because, you know, we didn't have the gear to deal with him anyway. So I don't feel like that necessarily was harder because of the way it worked out there. Buddy. Don't love that. Don't love that damage. And that's why you throw pots down ledges. Because of the scorpions. "5 years, 1 month, 1 day, 19 hours, 44 minutes, 13 seconds. That's a long time. That's a long time. Huh. I would kind of like to kill this mole if we had the chance. There we go, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about him for the rest of the level. Did take about 20 seconds, which is quite a long time. But probably a good investment, all told. Of course there was a spider in there. I would love spike shoes, sure. Not too worried about the present. This guy's going to come down. We'll wait for him to turn around. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so our key is down here. Looks like it's probably accessible. So we'll grab the key. There's also an altar down there, which would be nice to deal with. Yeah, it's all going to be accessible. Our pet is not, unfortunately, going to be very accessible. But I suppose we can go grab that dead guy. Better than nothing. Do an uptime command for people wondering how long I've been going for. I thought about that, but... hi, Kyle, by the way. I thought about that. But I could do a full socials command as well. I didn't really see... I don't know. I feel like the actual thing is, like, I would just direct people to my Twitter. Like, I would only direct them to the other one if they really want it. But I could do a combined socials, I guess. I feel like the combined socials command would probably clog up chat a bit. The reason I didn't do an uptime command is that Twitch now displays uptime on streams, and I don't know if it does it on mobile, but certainly on the desktop Twitch it now has an uptime display by default, so it felt less necessary, but I could do a thing for it. I don't. Maybe there isn't currently a way to see uptime on mobile. I was too busy looking at chat and just jumped straight into a snake. See, I did it again. I almost called a snake a spider. I don't know why I keep doing that. And mobile doesn't. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll add a command then. Like I say, if there's any commands you specifically think would be worth having, then just let me know. The pickup radius on the arrow is ridiculous. I'll say that. Hope you're having a nice, yeah, hi Carl. Hope you're having a nice Thursday. I still want to call it Tuesday. I don't know why. In my brain it's Tuesday, which is weird. This whole seed is very familiar to you. You know, I get that feeling sometimes for sure. I think it's interesting. I was watching someone playing earlier. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Mouth, but it may have been someone else. But anyway, the gist of what they were saying was that because of the way that levels in Spelunky 2 are like a lot of the I can't remember what he calls them. He calls them rooms, doesn't he? A lot of the rooms in Spelunky 2 feel like a little bit more like little constructed puzzles than they did in Spelunky. Spelunky 1s were a little bit more generic, and because of that, it feels like you see the same, like they're more familiar, if that makes sense. Like when you see a level in Spelunky 2, it feels like you've seen it more often because it's a little bit more detailed, whereas in Spelunky 1 that definitely was true. Like, I think someone like me who is very into pattern recognition would recognize all the individual chunks a bit more easily, but because they were smaller and simpler, it was a little bit harder to... Actually, I think it was Tom Francis who mentioned it. I was watching one of his old dailies. I think because in Spelunky 1 they were smaller and simpler, and so that was for you, Kyle. So it felt a little less like you were seeing the same bits over and over again. Specifically, it's turkey and enemy placements in relation to each other that you feel like you played yesterday. Just for the record, we are on the new patch. New patch is live. I played around with Olmec for a little bit at the start of the stream. Or Numec, as I'm dubbing him. He's fun. He's interesting. That was very scary. But I haven't gotten used to him yet. He's definitely getting the better of me. But I think with some equipment, I think if we had Vlad's cape, and if you have Vlad's cape and a shotgun, I think he's going to be a real cakewalk, and is actually going to be faster and easier than it used to be. But I think it's also going to be more doable in general if you don't have a shotgun. You're just going to have to get used to the general shoutouts. As an underneath whipper, it seems to play out near enough the same, but more awkward. Maybe? I mean, so I guess the thing I would say is, like, I mean, before you had to wait for him to bomb out the whole level, whereas now you don't necessarily have to do that. Okay, that was not a problem. Oh, that's bad. I just want to jump on your head, buddy. Okay. Well, let him come back over and we'll jump on his head again. I think he's probably almost dead. Oh, you had that? Yeah, I always do that. I always go to Officer Leon Kennedy and not Officer Leon Kennedy RPD. That does always throw me with Connors. Yeah, always ready for the spider. There's always a spider. I love how on a dark level it's actually brighter in here than it is in the main level. That's very funny. You don't see how it's quicker. Maybe you've missed a change somehow. Well, it's quicker because you don't have to wait for him to blow up the whole level. Whereas before, the strategy most people used was wait for him to blow up the whole level. Whereas now, you can just drop him down a little pit. Absolutely whipped the wrong one there. Good job. I've definitely seen also. I've seen people say for speedrunners who are doing the fight properly already. Apparently, it's going to be a lot easier, or a fair bit easier. You know, obviously that doesn't affect the average Joe blogs like ourselves, but I don't. You know, it's not like the end of the world, but I kind of don't love how potent or how not potent, but how hardy these balls are. Like, I kind of wish you could squish the balls, or you could like blow up the balls. I don't love that the balls are indestructible. You know. Okay. Don't really need to do that, but glad that we did. I would love to find these keys. Key is down below us. Okay, interesting. We should have time to get it, probably, he says. Just check what's down below us there. But again, I'm certainly no Olmec expert, and I've not had time to practice it. It's definitely a more engaging fight than it used to be, where it used to be basically like a 3-minute drink break. In many ways. And now it feels like an actual fight, you know? So I kind of like that aspect of it, at least. Whatever you're into, just because you control when the... Yeah, exactly. Because you control when the bombs go off. It's not necessarily quicker, but like previously you would basically just be waiting until he blew up the whole level, whereas now you can, like, hypothetically just be like, I'm gonna have him just blow up a little chamber that I'm then gonna try and drop him down, which that feels like it would be much more feasible. Con's name is very long, coming from someone with a long ass name. It is very long, you know. It's like he had a long name and then he stuck an extra bit on the end for posterity. Don't need to fight that guy. It's fine. But all I'm saying is I want the balls to be indestructible. I see. I was going to say I should do the moon challenge first, but actually I should do this first because that shopkeeper might not be long for this world, depending on how that... Whereas I think she should be relatively safe. Just because of the the nature of where that lava pool is. I don't think the lava boy should get across to her. They may get across to our friend there. I think I want to jump here and do this. Okay. So far, good start. But yeah, I think, you know, New Olmec is a way off yet. Interesting. I need to, actually, that's not necessarily a problem, because I can... Oh, the double bounce. When we get the double bounce on the Scorpion, I love that. Okay, that's actually not necessarily what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. We should be able to jump back up here now. There we go. Can I jump up there? Yeah, I can. Right, yeah, I can. Just making sure. Perfect. Washing pots. So, yeah, the demolition balls. Yeah, I wish the demolition balls were not indestructible. Like, you can blow up the thing they're attached to and drop them down that way. But I kind of wish that you could just destroy them, and it doesn't feel like you can. They're just so dangerous. They're just so dangerous. No worries, Martin. What happens if if the balls drop on one another? Huh. I wonder what happens if the balls drop on one another. Now I'm thinking about it. I kind of want that cat. We have got a lot of ropes here. Cat is pretty feasible. I'd have to drop that down, but that's fine. Shopkeeper has actually survived, which is nice to see. Exit is down this way. I might just drop the cat down here. Well, I've dropped the cat down there. That was bad damage. Oh, hello. Okay, now we are kind of stuck in a weird situation here. I'm probably going to have to rope up, or I could bomb to here, but we're still going to have to probably... we're probably still going to have to rope our way out. I guess we could bomb further down, and then climb back up. Sure. We got enough bombs. Immovable force. Friendly lava. Yeah, exactly. Lava giving us a hand for once. Hello. Just watch that gem just slowly carried away from us. It's very funny. I want to make sure we get our dog. Oh man, I left the dog way too high up, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. This is why you buy all these ropes. So that you can get your rock dog back. So we were on 46,900 when we started. And we're now on 59,400. So that was like 13 grand. Basically 12.5 grand. Which is a good amount of money. I have come kind of to the point of like, I almost don't want to set those off generally. Like I think it's just a little scary. There was definitely something in there. Oh, I hear someone throwing something. I don't know quite what happened there. What happened? Someone threw something. and then it just detonated a bunch of lava into the level. Great, perfect, love that. I absolutely love that. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Thanks, Derek. You've done me a great service there. We can't actually. There we go. Those things also come out very quickly. That was quite scary. I don't think it's going to come this far down. We probably could get that ghost pot. Oh man, this is awful. This is not the exit to the level. Oh boy, okay. Well, here goes nothing, I suppose. I don't know how I don't love that. You got AU in City of Gold, and he kept standing in front of pots and eventually turned on you. Yeah, I think when I got AU in City of Gold, if you go back and watch that, I dropped him like way down the level so he couldn't get back to me. I was like, you need to get out of the way, buddy, because you're going to get yourself in trouble. Well, you're going to get me in trouble, but by proxy. That is a lot of stuff that just blew up there. Whoa, no, hello. Oh, he's going fast. Boy. Okay, dog, stay there for a sec. Bat. Shop. We have a compass. We have basically everything. I could buy a present. We got a lot of money. It's Volcana. There's not a lot to get in Volcana. Freeze ray. Whoa, hello. You can freeze lava. I don't remember quite how it works. Okay, it doesn't actually do a great deal, it seems like, to the lava itself. I'm not a huge freeze ray aficionado. I used to really like it. I definitely think it has its merits. I probably should bring it with me if we're going to the... God, we just need to go. I don't have time to futz around here. That's terrifying. Okay. We're alive so far. I actually really enjoy the anticipatory climb there. Up to here. Oh wow, that doesn't... Does it not knock you off the... I assumed it would knock you off the thing. Huh. Because it does have... Because you can shotgun jump with it. So I figured it would knock you off. That's really interesting that it doesn't. That actually makes it feel a little bit better. Which is probably why they did it. That feels like a good... oh, hello. Easy does it. It definitely has, like... You can see it has a lot of knockback. Come on! Oh, there's a spider in that pot. I was like, what? I was like, they're putting items in the... enemies in the boxes now. But it was just a pot. It's just a pot. Okay, we got Van Horsing, right? We did. Thanks, buddy. I've been hunting this fiend for a long time. Okay. Let's just make our exit, I suppose. Very scared about the stuff out here. Like, I would really like to go back up to the top, but I think if we even make it out of here, I'm going to be counting my lucky stars. So let's leave the rock dog behind. Let's leave Percy behind, and let's practice our boy. Couple of bombs. We do have paste here. Paste is going to work well for us, I think. Sure. Sure. Ah, I thought I had the pitcher's mitt. I do not have the pitcher's mitt. Okay, well, we spent 3 bombs, and I think we got 3 bombs back, so I'll count that as a win. First phase is the first phase. We shouldn't have any problems here, he says. The way I've seen people do this first phase, like, quickly is nuts. Like, I've seen people who just stand next to him and are in, like, a barely 1 wide square. And I'm just like... I did see, one of the other things they've done in this patch is they've reduced the number of times that the player should get pinched. Which, that sounds like a good change to me, to be honest. Okay, so... I think we probably want like a safety rope here, just to cover for ourselves. Man, hitting him with the things is actually kind of difficult. There we go. Oh, hello. We should be safe here, although I say that, it's maybe not the safest place to be. Okay. Okay, right. We're fine. That was not clean, but I actually think I want to... Nope. Lesson learned. Oh, he moves to the... okay, that's why. It's because he's moving into it. I need to wait till he's bounced. There we go. Gives ourselves a little bit of space to work with. Oh, no! He blew himself up! No! Okay, that was all right. That was a decent first proper attempt, I guess, with some actual equipment. Why have you done this? Hey, listen. It's a learning experience, like, right? Like, fighting him like this is new, so like it's gonna take a while to get used to hitting him appropriately. You'd have finished the pit before dropping him. Yeah, you may be right, but I got impatient. I was like, I can shoot him. Because the thing is, you can, if you're good at it, you can just keep shooting him and dropping him down. Because he breaks 2 squares every time he drops down. That's the thing, it's the weird thing, is like, in the old fight, you would wait for ages for him to blow everything up. But now, because you have to wait until he comes all the way back over to drop bombs again, it's like... Well, that's the thing, is it is only a 5-second fight if you're good at it, but I'm not good at it. But we'll get there. Alright. I was going to say what date is it, but then a firework went off. Daily challenge for the 5th of November, 2020. Where is our girl? This is the problem with playing other characters, is that Margaret is further away. Beautiful. Love that. That bat's going to come down. Do bats fly into spikes? They don't really, do they? No. I guess they're moving slow enough that they can get away with it. A few ropes. Good way to start. Here's some terrible runs and you're pretty sure your daily was the worst. Well, to be fair, my runs have not been great today, but again, it's a new learning experience, a new patch today. For those of you watching, this is the first PS4 patch, the first PS4 daily to be on the patch 1.15. No, he's lost. Sorry, Poochie. I keep doing that. I feel like They said that they changed things so it was easier to pick things up quickly. But I feel like more and more in the last couple of days, I've been trying to put stuff down and I've just chucked it. And it's almost like it's not registering me being crouched quickly enough. And maybe I just need to move slower. Like, I'm sure it's partly my fault that I'm just, you know, trying to put stuff down quickly. But I feel like I've run into that specific issue a lot. Which is a shame, because, you know, I like Poochie. And I was kind of hoping that she wouldn't end up on spikes, at least. Rope for that is a very good deal, in my opinion. Just wanted to make sure we weren't dealing with bats when we did it. 5 grand. We see with the ghost pot, I'm very careful because it's the ghost pot, so I'm very careful about putting it down. But I feel like with a lot of other stuff, I've kind of got myself in trouble here and there. Okay. 1, 2. Hello, buddy. Don't like you being there. But we shouldn't really need to go back to him unless something exciting happens. I mean, I guess we could hypothetically bring him up here and use him to bounce up, but that would be the worst idea. It's nice to get those early ropes, I will say. You know, I would almost be interested in playing a version of Spelunky where you started. Whoa, no. I didn't get hit by it a second time. That's just bad. I was like, I'll just buy this stuff. And to be fair, I had time to buy the stuff, but I didn't. I just instead got hit by. There we go. BRB. Well, you may miss the end of it at this rate. I'll wait till that snake sets it off. Okay, nice and easy does it. No! I've got no excuses for that one. That wasn't a hard daily. I just played that really badly. Oh dear. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll do one more, because that was such an underwhelming daily. Alright, who are we going to be? Who are we going to be? Coco. Let's give Coco a run out. Hey, it's Percy. Hey, Percy. Alright. Last run. No takesies, backsies. This is it. Listen, very disappointed in that daily, to be honest. But the good thing about the dailies is they come every day, and there'll always be more. I like the idea of someone being like, oh, I'm going to see what the new patch is like. It's like, wow, it must be really hard. He got to 1-2. Yeah, they've made the game way harder now, turns out. Huh. Okay. I don't know, so I feel weird. Now, I don't know if it's something in that run specifically, but I just feel weird now. I feel like I've been rattled. It's important not to get too rattled in Spelunky. Does this go down towards the exit? I mean, it may do, I suppose. It does not, but I guess we can come back up, so it's not necessarily an issue. Okay. What happened? Don't ask. I got no excuses for today. It was just it was a mess, is what happened. There's a cacophony of errors. That's not helpful. I don't know why I did that. That's not especially helpful. I was thinking about getting the pet, but that's not happening. You died on 1-2. So did I think. And like I say, I have no real excuses. There was some stuff in there that could have got us, but none of the well, okay, the one thing that kind of got me was that mole. That was a slight problem, for sure. But I wouldn't say that I can really hold the mole responsible for what happened. Thank you. I can hold the mole responsible for the first time it hit me, but not the second time it hit me, when I knew it was coming back and I just stood there like a chump. Ooh, a jetpack. Where is the, oh, it's up here. That's very awkward. 1, taco, 2, taco, 3, taco. 1, taco, 2, taco, 3, taco. Oh, man. Last bomb. Well, so much for the secrets, eh? But listen, it's all an adventure. Ken died hard too. Yeah, consistent. Very consistent. Uh-oh. Now we could take all this stuff. Okay, I guess I was hoping for forgiveness, but I guess that's off the cards. We have not set that trap. Maybe it's already been set off by the. I think he ran into it. Yeah, okay, he already ran into it. That's fine. It's a Spelunky genocide run. No bombs, no brain, all action. Man, I guess I can just drop the shotgun down here. Now we need to remember that there will be another shopkeeper at the end here. I want to stand here. I don't think he can get out, but that's like famous last words. Okay. Kenocide, yeah, it's a Kenocide run. Absolutely. Someone landed on the spikes there. No bombs hurts here. Oh, okay. Clean. Love that. Hi Wayne, how's it going? Good to see you. We're doing a salty run back after my my last run went down the drain. My daily challenge went down the drain. No, leave me alone. Okay, back we go. I need to get stuff. I've left things behind. Important things. Oh, we got climbing gloves as well, which is nice. How you doing, Wayne? How's your Thursday going? Watched the VOD yesterday. I got a win. Didn't watch live heads. Watched Man United lose. Yeah, we did. We got that third win yesterday. I fell off the secret path I was going for, and I was like, you know what? I need to get my confidence back, and managed to get a win, and it was by far the cleanest win. Turns out the shotgun is very good. I don't actually know why I'm going back for the urn, because we can't buy stuff anyway. So, I guess, well, I say that. There are other shops. So I don't think the urn is worthless, and also it's score, right? That is technically how you score in this game. It's by how much gold you collect. And who doesn't love points? Points win prizes. Huh. I'm just not good with the shotgun. This is a kind of a holdover from Spelunky 1, is I didn't like using the shotgun because I was just not very good with it. Like, I know how a whip works. Okay, that's perfect. We need to wait for that guy to go away, probably. Climbing gloves actually probably not helping here. Right, Van Horsing is accessible. Turkey is toasted. We do need to be mindful that if we shoot those guys, that they will aggro on us. This man is not happy. Don't see anything we need over there. Looking for the key, but didn't see it. This is quite scary. Leave me alone, you bad bastard. What is this? Oh, it's you! The woman who steals from Madame Tusk. Well, I think it's a woman. I'm actually not sure. It's Sparrow. Whoa, they spring a long way. Alright, not worrying about Van Horsing. You've never seen that. So I think she only shows up if you've stolen from a shop. I don't know quite what the specifics are, but I'm pretty sure if you've stolen from shops, she can show up in World 2. Hi, Tun. Do you want to go to that altar? Definitely. Would love more health. Okay, what are we working with here? We've got the glasses so we can see pretty far, which is nice. Do you probably want to go over there, I think? Okay, I'm going to drop this on here. There we go. Just an urn down there. We'll head over the other way. Looks like there's more stuff down to this side. You died to the final boss in 3 times. To Hades in 3 times. You died to the final boss in Hades 3 times today. I mean, if you're getting to the final boss, then you can't be that bad at the game, the way I figure it. I died to this final boss several times before we beat her. And I'm still not going to consistently beat her, I don't think. Thank you very much. I would love to go to that altar. I think we can get to it from above. That may have to be the route we take. Spike shoes, very nice. Always like some spike shoes. Now there was a bat around. I kind of am wary of the bat. I'm also very wary of that frog. Those frogs are deadly. So anyway, I started blasting. Wow, you can blast the shotgun, the lava bullets back. That's interesting. I know there's going to be a shopkeeper over here, which is what I'm a little afraid of. Okay, I think I heard him die. I shot a man in Volcana just to watch him die. Okay. Not going to go back for the sacrifices, mainly because of that lava frog, honestly. I'm a little scared he's just going to spit lava over the top, and if he does that, I don't think we're getting anything done. Can you, like, bump these from below? No. That's kind of a shame, to be honest. But I suppose it makes sense. Okay. You're stuck. I don't want to deal with you if I don't have to. But you are a little bit scary. Exit is here. Oh, we don't have any bombs. That's troublesome. Will you climb up to me? Come on, I'm right up here, buddy. There's a nice rope. Just come up the rope. The way he jumps up is really strange. Damn it, I got him as well. He was too close. I didn't think he was going to turn around when he did. Alright, that's going to do it for today. That was a fun little run. I feel like I'm getting a little better at fighting shopkeepers. Still not quite there yet, but we'll get there in time. Alright, thank you very much everyone for coming by. Let's check in on the leaderboards before we go. See how the daily went. See if my score is actually showing up yet. There it is. 1-2. Man, beaten by 100 gold. It's like amateur hour in here. What are we doing? How many days have we played this game now? 48? Brilliant. Okay. Couple of things before we go. At 7 o'clock, anyone who's interested, there is going to be a Royal Rumble going down over at the lovely Greenwood85's channel. Greenwood is a lovely chap. There is a Royal Rumble going down at 7 o'clock. There's a couple of leading matches and then a Royal Rumble. It's a Twitch community Royal Rumble, so there's going to be a bunch of people, mostly from the Fizzy Juice community. We are all going to be represented by wrestlers. I believe I'm being represented by everyone's favourite Japanese sensation, Funaki. in WWF No Mercy, and he's going to be doing that Rumble at starting about 7 o'clock, so in about 15 minutes. And then again after that, at I presume about 8 o'clock, my lovely mod Martin, Kenneth Dies Second, will be playing, I believe, Resident Evil 3 Remake is the plan. So be sure to go check that out. Yes, because I'm a massive weeb. So yeah, be sure to go check out Martin, Kenneth Dies Second on Twitch. Final Resi 3 stream. You heard that? That's a promise. The final Resident Evil 3 stream. You want to see someone clear out the last parts of Resident Evil 3 Remake. And by that I mean do a full run, but a full S rank run on a weird. What is it on Nightmare? Is that what this one's going to be? I can't even remember. Is that the last one you have left? So anyway, Martin's going to be S ranking Nightmare, I believe. The second hardest difficulty, I think, is the one. And that should be at about 8 o'clock, I think. So be sure to check that out as well. That's going to do it for today. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Stay safe. Stay fresh. Stay hydrated. And I'll catch you all very soon. Cheers!